Ladies and gentlemen, you already know who it is. It's your guy, CT Cinema. I'll be CT. So many episodes for you guys that are just coming down the pike. You have no idea. Today, if you are happening to be watching us live, you get the double taping, which is going to be insane. In the meantime, let me introduce my right-hand man, my sidekick, the sidekick of all sidekicks, your sidekick's favorite sidekick, Mayor Young. How are you, man?
I am fantastic, man. Like, the people are in for a treat today.
They are. You have such a great voice.
Oh, thanks.
It's just amazing, man.
Like, I will take it.
It's very comforting, you know what I mean? My very special guest for today, I've known this man for a very long time, now that I think about it. In the meantime, comedian, has a special coming out. Actor, several credits. Writer, producer. As a writer, you've seen his work most recently, Shifting Gears on ABC starring Tim Allen, Deli Boys, Hulu, Killing the Game. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend, Faraz Ozell. Make some noise.
Thank you.
How are you, man?
Good, man. Good. Glad to be here. Fun time. Feeling good.
So your movie of choice, I always ask everybody what their, their list is. Your movie that we're doing today is The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
40-Year-Old Virgin, dude. Timeless classic. I think the time, I looked up when it came out, 2005.
Yeah.
2005. I was like, gee, that was a long time ago.
Yeah,
21 years ago.
Whole different world.
Whole different world. And I think it's like, looking back, when I was like, all right, 2005, because I started to think, why has this movie been cemented in my brain as like one of the all-time great comedies?
Of course.
And I'm like, it still was funny. I thought it was awesome, but also at that time, it was like 2 years after I lost my virginity.
Really?
When you think of it, that because I was 2005, I was a junior in high school.
Man.
And I lost my virginity like end of freshman and going sophomore year, somewhere around then,
Good
basically. Sophomore year, let's say, yeah. So I'm like, okay, so I like just started having sex. Right? And like your fucking junior in high school now, you're like, dude, I fucked like 1.5 chicks, bro.
Wow.
And then you watch 40 1.5, dude. 1.5.
Little person.
No. Yeah, that's right. DEI. And so you watch the movie and you're like, it's hilarious, but it's like relatable, but it's also like so current to your current life, because you're like, I remember back what it was like to be a virgin 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, and so it's funny to watch that dude where you can like, you see the tips he's getting.
Well, let's okay.
We'll wait on that.
Before we get to that point, you're watching The 40-Year-Old Virgin for the first time. Maybe you haven't seen the movie. If you have, we're revisiting. Lawrence, what is the movie about?
So The 40-Year-Old Virgin is about Andy, who doesn't have a lot of luck with the ladies. And so his coworkers find out that he's a virgin, and they basically make it their mission to make sure that Andy gets laid.
Yo, let me tell you something.
That's great.
All-star cast.
Yeah.
All-star cast. Steve Carell.
Right.
We got Paul Rudd.
Right.
Paul Rudd.
We have Jonah Hill is in this, by the way.
Yes.
Jonah Hill's in this. Elizabeth Banks. My guy, Seth Rogen is in this. The list goes on because it's that whole crew like we're talking about.
And it was one of their first times, like a lot of those guys' first times jumping back into the spotlight.
Yes.
Paul Rudd, this was like Paul Rudd's comeback into comedy. Like before this, people only knew Paul Rudd as the big brother from Clueless.
Fam. And let me tell you something.
Right?
Clueless is a movie. I want somebody to choose Clueless. Clueless.
Yeah.
I loved Clueless, bro. I watched it so many times because I got sisters, bro. I got you. Watched it so many times.
I haven't seen it since that one time back in high school, but I know it's a classic. But that showed Paul Rudd, like, dude, this guy could be the king of the bromances one day.
He could.
And that led to him becoming the king of the bromances. I love you, man. And like all these movies that came after that started with this movie where he was broy, but he's like the sensitive bro.
He was sensitive bro.
And Seth Rogen, that's like Seth Rogen's first like role. Nobody knew who's outside of Freaks and Geeks.
Freaks and
But as an adult, like I had no idea who he was. In that role, and the Jonah Hill, of course.
Man, listen, man, this movie was so fire. First of all, I wanted to be Judd Apatow's black guy so bad.
Oh my God. That guy
so badly, bro.
Yeah.
Romany Malco was in everything.
That guy is
the way you said it almost sounded like he owns him.
Oh, yeah.
It was a string of movies.
Yeah.
And then Craig Robinson came in.
Yeah.
And you're like, man, what happened to Romney? You know what I mean? Yeah, it was definitely, it was crazy.
This is like this one can play the piano.
Yo, this from beginning to end. Okay, so I'm watching and I'm remembering all of this stuff because for me, I didn't know Steve Carell like that because I didn't watch The Office. You know what I'm saying? And I know Anchorman was 2002, and in 2002 he wasn't really a name yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I think Bruce Almighty was around that time too.
Maybe.
I think if Bruce Almighty was around, he was in that background to Jim Carrey. So it's like he had been playing these supporting roles, and now he's the lead guy, right?
Yeah.
So, and then you think about the premise, man. He's a 40-year-old virgin, but as you watching, you're like, oh, I'm sorry. If you're watching this live, if you're watching the premiere of the episode, make sure you hit the super thanks. Hit a super chat.
Yeah.
Support the show. You will be thanked on the following episode because we always appreciate everybody contributing to the show. And if you would like to be part of the after show that is only going to be seen through paywalls and very special circumstances, then you can go to patreon.com/CTisDOPE. But he's a virgin because of circumstance. It wasn't like he wasn't trying as a teenager.
Right.
As a teenager, he dated a girl. She wanted to suck his big toe. I don't know why. That was a thing a teenage girl wanted to do. Some trauma in that situation, but that's none of my business.
Yeah.
So as she's doing that, he kicks her in the mouth and her nose is bleeding and everything. So that's a failed circumstance.
Fail.
Then he about to get some top. Girl with them braces.
Yeah.
Them braces is in that mouth and it's about to be shred. City. We got a super chat. Throw the super chat on the screen. Planet Jam Bet. Hey, appreciate you. $9.99.
Thank you.
Says, glad I finally caught it live. Hella dope show. Major shouts to CT, Mary Young, and the guest. His flick choice. Team CT Cinema, stand up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate that.
Thanks.
So
The braces.
let's get back.
Oh, dude.
Well, the braces scene, if we just chime in real quick, that braces scene,
Yes.
bro, whoever that young actress was, fucking crushed it.
Yeah.
I just thought, because I always think about what the audition must have been.
Yeah.
Oh, she goes, I watched, somebody told her about it. He goes, it's going to be sweet. And she licks her braces, just like the directing, the fucking, oh my
It
God.
looks so dangerous.
It looks
I was
so
terrified.
It looks so dangerous.
I was terrified of like girls with braces, like in high school anyway. When that kind of situation come up, you're like, I wonder would it be? And that's when you start learning. Different girls have different techniques. Some girls don't even employ their teeth
Yeah.
when they're doing the situation.
It's called Good Girls.
Yeah.
It's called doing it right. Some girls with functioning brains.
It's called girls with functioning brains.
I just got insight into the trauma wheel of CT's
Man.
bad blowjob Rolodex. Somewhere in there, he just like,
you know what's really bad? This is crazy to even say, bro. A lot of times it don't even be the front teeth, it be the back ones.
no.
The back ones be sharp. You're like, keep me in the front, keep me in the front. You know what I mean? Keep me in the front.
Those are for mashing.
Yeah. I didn't even know people's layouts was like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so these situations happen. It scarred him. And he's like, I'm just not trying anymore at all, bro.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, he's 40 years old working in this appliance store or electronics store. And peer pressure, bro.
Yeah. Peer pressure. But this is peer pressure for good. You know, they want him to find love, what's underneath all of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, well, yeah, they want to get laid.
Yes.
They're varying. Look, there's 3 different guys.
Yeah.
And they all have different kind of takes on it, you know, and that's what makes the movie kind of interesting because you get a little bit of insight into the male psyche from 3 different angles.
Yeah.
And okay, so who was your? I'll tell you who mine was in the movie, but who was your? I guess who was your character that you related to most?
Oh, I mean, listen, it's funny because I mean, of those 3 guys, like the perspective, I would probably be the closest to like the Paul Rudd kind of character.
Interesting.
As far as like, you know, but honestly, I relate to Andy a lot. I look at Andy. I remember watching that movie when it came out and totally thinking like, oh, that could have easily been me. Like, you know, like if I didn't learn some social skills,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, and that's what I'm saying. Like and it's like I literally I'm not a naturally sociable person. I had to learn how to be like this.
I don't want to hear this, Lawrence. I'm gonna tell you why I'm rebutting that in a second.
Tell
We
me.
got a super chat.
go ahead.
Planet Jab, but again, $9.99.
Hey,
Thank you.
thank you.
Says P.S. That was me last week in the comments. Haha. Which one? Which last week? What happened? What I missed? With that's why I'm rebutting it.
Mhm.
You don't know this about Lawrence, but visually, you see Lawrence. He's a nice guy. He seems like he might be nerdy. You would think, oh, of course you're Andy. Nah, lady killer, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
You understand me?
I see it.
I don't know about that.
Lady killer. I have seen a couple of women he's dated.
Yeah.
Listen.
These are not no mud ducks. You understand me?
Well, listen, I can have taste.
So, okay, Andy and Paul Rudd, I can't give you because Paul Rudd, as we learn, he low-key stalked this girl. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
He wasn't really
It's-
romantic.
No, and you know what?
Yeah.
It's more the sentiment, but you're right. It was the wrong
Man.
It came from a bad place.
Man, when
I
we
would never do
learned,
that.
his side of the story was always like, listen, man, I loved her.
Right.
And, you know, she blew a guy
Yeah.
in his SUV.
Yeah.
And, you know, she wants to do that fine, but I love her. I miss her. And now we get to the speed dating scene.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Brilliant.
Mindy
Brilliant part
Kaling.
of the movie. Mindy Kaling is his
So
ex.
good.
Yeah.
And she's like, dude, I just didn't like you. Okay.
Yeah.
He's like,
I'm not a whore. I just didn't like you.
this is so us. It's so weird. Right?
Yeah. And then my favorite is Seth Rogen then has the speed date with her and he goes,
Yeah.
you need to leave my friend alone. Stop fucking with her head. And
Yeah.
she goes, I changed my number. I moved. I stopped returning his calls. The best line, he goes, well, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Because we only know our friend's perspective.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who was your character that you related to the most?
I probably would have said Seth Rogen. I think that I feel like I liked it's Romany Malek.
Yeah, Romany Malcolm.
Romany Malek was my favorite. I
Yeah.
think he
Oh,
was
yeah,
so
he's
funny. Like
hilarious.
he carries so many of those scenes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I think Seth Rogen's character, just how he's kind of like, he's not full Romany Malek. Like, we're gonna get you laid.
Yeah.
You know, my dick is your dick. Like, no, he's not that guy.
Yeah.
But he's still like, oh, look at me. I mean, like, you gotta talk to chicks, and then you fuck the plan. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
That's a solid Seth Rogen. By the way.
Yeah.
That's a solid Seth Rogen.
I was practicing it all night. No, but he wants to fuck. He wants to help his friend get laid.
Yeah.
But it doesn't consume him in the same way.
Yeah.
He's not full cocksman.
Yeah.
You know, but he's about that life, and then he
Mhm.
also is clearly a stoner. So I'm like, all right, I kind of get this guy's vibe a little bit.
You know what, man? This is crazy to say.
Tell us which one.
Obviously, I'm Romany in this scenario. I related to them the most. However, from each of them, I have been them.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I've been Seth. I was Romany first,
Mhm.
and then I became Seth. Seth was so jaded, and he'd just been there.
Mhm.
He's like, all right, so well, you got roaches in the house. I'll shake my clothes. Type energy, right?
You got roaches at the house. Shake my clothes.
Shake my clothes.
And that is
Yeah.
actually the perfect energy, though. That you nailed it with that
You know what I
description.
mean? Let me get the box. I get
Yeah.
up out of it. That's just
Yeah.
who he was. And then Paul Rudd, man, I've been Paul Rudd so many times with girls that I was into them more than they were into me.
Mhm.
And then you're like, oh, this is how we look.
Yeah.
Like there was a girl who broke my heart like years ago. And as years would go on, I would just randomly message her like, wow, Mark. Like just that. I've been
Why,
him.
Mark?
Because that was the dude's name.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then you just go and you just stalking Mark.
just man.
Oh,
I never knew what he looked like either. Thankfully.
That's
Thankfully.
a double-edged sword.
It
Because
is.
he could have been, because either way it would have been bad though. Because if he's hot, you'd be like, fuck, he's so
Yeah,
hot.
yeah.
And if he was ugly, you'd be like, she left me for this ugly motherfucker.
You know what happened?
that means she respects you.
I like your positivity.
Hey.
She described him to me once. So I only have the description.
Mhm.
And by the description, I was like, she was like, at the time, you know, we kids, she was like, he looks like Lil Wayne. And I was
Oh,
like, and this is not the Carter 3 Lil Wayne when he got the money and he's famous.
Mhm.
This is Hot Boys Bling Bling Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
This is like same t-shirt in every video type Lil Wayne. And I was like,
yeah, just like a,
I feel like they're all the same little way.
I mean, yeah. It really is just like a different, it's like a different wardrobe. It's like a gremlin toy. And first you dress him in like a tall tee, and then one day he got into leather and skateboards. You know?
Like, you know.
the accurate description.
Yeah.
So Andy, fast forward, ends up during this speed date. He's like, man, come on, I don't want to be here. I gotta look up that girl who had the titty pop out.
Oh,
I meant to do it earlier.
Yeah.
Man, she was looking right.
Dude, they're both like that speed dating scene was not an accurate depiction of whatever's happened at speed dating. Just tens after tens. There's so many hotties, and I'm like, man, this big titty lady and speed dating, like she just walked through the street and she'll get hit on so fast.
Dude,
City popped out.
It's so interesting just because I know for me watching that scene, I was like, so they went to speed dating at lunch? I know, like during their work day. And then I'm like, I was 1 hour. Like, I'm like,
who watched the floor?
Dude, I'm just like, it just seems like such a wild thing. And it's great. I love it. It's actually one of my favorite scenes of the movie. But dude, it's just so funny. Just the whole conceit of it all.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that you're concerned with the smart tech time card.
The customers. Who were helping the customers?
Exactly. You left him with Jerry Bedknob?
Man.
Oh man.
Hey, speaking of which, because he's Pakistani, little Indian dude.
Oh,
my favorite character in this movie. Do you understand me?
So funny.
Nobody was even a close second.
Dude.
Every time he was on the screen, he hit a joke. Every time he was on camera, it was the same demeanor. And this is what messed it up for a while because one of them got arrested for something. Like one of the Indian guys got arrested in real life.
Oh,
and I was like, oh man, please don't let it be my favorite. Right?
Yeah.
And it's the other guy. But when they say one of the stars from 40-Year-Old Virgin got arrested, you're like, oh, not my man. And when you look it up, you're like, oh, him? He added nothing.
Yeah, he had one line, which is, what are we, Al-Qaeda?
Man.
It was good.
But... And the other line was, you know how I know you threw a kid like that.
Yeah.
But the short dude.
Oh yeah. I'm from Brooklyn. This is a Brooklyn accent. That line fucking kills me.
He's the best.
Every time, yeah. I get the commission. Then he goes like, what did he say? Once my blade has been unsheathed, I cannot return it until it draws blood.
Bro, I need him in every movie, no matter the genre. You understand me? I need that guy in something. I've seen him do stand-up. I think we were on the same show at Long Beach Laugh After Years.
Yeah.
He's so funny, man.
I've done shows him too. I mean, that's the thing about those OGs too, is he was one of the first like brown, like South Asian type dudes that was doing The Factory 30 years ago. I don't know. Like,
really?
Yeah, I've seen photos of him like a long time ago. Like he got in there, like he wasn't like a young man, but he was like, not white hair, and he's in there just trying to get in.
Man.
Back when it was like him, the Mr. Miyagi, I forget his real name.
Pat Morita?
Yeah.
Yeah, like those dudes, like there was a whole class of these dudes who were like the first, they were the DEI branch before there was any of it,
I didn't even know Pat Morita was a stand-up comedian.
Yeah. Him and Red Fox were very close friends.
Really?
Yeah. If you get a chance, go YouTube Pat talking about how Red Fox loaned him money, but didn't even loan him money. He was like, yo, keep it. And Pat paid the money back. And he does a great Red Fox impression, or did. Rest in peace.
Wow.
You got to look it up.
I can't wait to go see that.
Yeah. It's this little small Asian dude doing a black voice.
Yeah, especially Red Fox. Dude, that sounds amazing.
That's always like it blows my mind when you see somebody with a thick, whatever their culture accent is, and they do a spot on somebody else impression.
Yeah.
You're like, well, if you could talk like that. Why are you sticking with this?
Save yourself some joke.
Okay, so he meets Trish.
And he meets Trish.
Trish.
Eventually.
Trish owns a store across the street where it's called We Sell Your Stuff on eBay.
Yeah.
And he's like, so why do you have a store? She's like, oh, so people just don't think I'm,
crazy person.
Steal
your shit.
Yeah. But it's like, you're still stealing my stuff because you got this store. And later when we see Jonah Hill, he's trying to buy some boots. And she's like, oh, yeah, I don't sell anything out of the store. And he's like, yeah, can we just cut the middleman and just, here, I want to give you money.
And the boots they're tall, like knee-high, like
platforms.
Stripper boots with fish in the platform.
Yeah, that's the pimp shoes.
There it is.
And it's so, I did not know that was Jonah Hill until I rewatched it this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw it, I was like, oh my God, that's Jonah Hill. Because I always remembered that was a scene-stealing moment. It's so subtle. He's like, I just really want to pay for these so I can get home and wear them. And just like the subtlety of like, wear them. And you picture his
at that time.
Yeah.
Kat Dennings was in it, which I forgot Kat Dennings was in it.
Yeah.
Kat Dennings.
Love Kat Dennings.
Yeah, she's great. I work with Kat on Shifting Gears. She's
Kat Dennings,
super talented.
Kat Dennings is one of those girls that you're like, visually you like, oh, I'm taking you back to high school, where you be like, I could never get her. And then you talk to her and you like, oh, I could have got her. But then
She
you
does
become an
come across
adult
like
and you be
that.
like, I could have got her. Yeah, she does.
She does come
like
across like that.
that.
She
I have to
crushed
meet
it.
Kat Dennings whenever y'all do a tape. Anyway,
She crushed it. It was, I mean, she killed it so hard. It's so cool to see her do because I see her do multicam sitcom acting every single week, and she's just one of the best at that. And then in this movie, she's doing like a grounded feature type performance, and I was like, fucking Kat, just crushing it all.
bro, because she can act. She's always been able to do
she's
everything.
incredible.
And I think like her doing Two Broke Girls, her doing this, her doing the Marvel film, and so many. And it was another TV show she did with I believe with my girl from Love and Basketball. I always talk about her. Kyla Pratt. She done a show with Kyla Pratt. It was like, oh man, these girls are just amazing. But I think the problem is usually Hollywood only sees you one way, and they don't give you the opportunity to show what you can really do. Like Kat can act, Kyla can act. Like give these girls something that they want to show their range in if they want to. You know what I mean?
It's funny, man. Like the way the Hollywood typecasting works now, it's like with the algorithms and stuff, it's almost like they tell you like, right, keep doing the same thing over and over, and that'll go viral. So it's like you become a type even more.
True.
And then you're like, okay, so I'm just gonna go play that type in any movie I were to ever get. Like, I don't know. But for older guys like Jerry Bednob, that was like his secret weapon. You know, he's like, well, I'm this guy, so this is the fucking thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a loud, angry guy, you know, and it was just like, all right, then he just comes on scene. And
I want to see him do that everywhere, bro. Just because he's so funny. Like,
he's very funny.
I didn't get a chance to see him do more after that, and I felt like he should have skyrocketed, because when you look at the cast, everybody went on to do, even Elizabeth Banks, they went on to do hair. Zach and Miri make a porno after that because of the chemistry between Seth and her. And then you see everybody splinter and do their own thing.
She's a director too now. She's like a big timer.
Rita Repulsa, she should have got another shot to be Rita Repulsa in Power Rangers universe, but that's another story.
That's another story for another time.
Yeah.
I mean, with Jerry Bednob, I mean, that guy, I don't know how he didn't end up being like the sitcom father or the neighbor in any sitcom. Give the man 6 on the call sheet. Come on, in, snipe, funny, moves along.
Because when you look at Two Broke Girls, Garrett Morris was that for them. You know what I mean? The older guy. And it's like, bro, what is happening when people aren't spotting talent anymore? They're just like, oh yeah, let's have an offer out of this person. Like, no, I want to see a funny show. That's how stars get made.
You know, again, is like part of it's being you're in the wrong time. You know, this was 2005.
Yes.
If that performance happened in 2015, 2020, he would have been on Deli Boys.
True.
He would have been on insert any like South Asian or Middle Eastern show. The first person they're going to for an older role or a loudmouth vulgar role, they're going, get me Jerry Bednob for this audition.
True. And he's still here. He still look good. That's the thing about minority skin, boy. Minority skin, you're not gonna age like other people age. You understand? So now brings me to my question for you. This movie had a lot of twists and turns.
Yeah.
He ends up, for lacking sense purposes, getting into this relationship with Trish. They say, all right, look, we're gonna do 20 dates. No sex until the end of 20 dates. And of course, Andy's like, whoo, perfect, right? Because he don't know no different. And she's like, I got somebody.
And important part is it's because he's scared of being bad. So he thinks if we fuck, I'm gonna be so bad that it'll ruin the relationship. So he's like, 20 dates, bet. I don't want to have to even think about this.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Man, there are so many female friends that I have that have said this. They were like, he's a great guy, but the sex isn't good. And, I can't do it. And it's like, you're willing to find the perfect guy who checks off every box on your list and accept this one thing, and you're not going to be with him for this one thing, but you would be with another guy who gives you this one thing, but none of the other stuff. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, this is why this is so stupid. As men, unfortunately, we will take the girl that checks off every single box except that one. And either A, we outsource that one box, or B, we're just like, oh, I guess I don't need that box.
Outsource? It's a great twist on it.
There it is.
Man is a publicist. That's a good PR right there, bro.
You can't cook? I'll go get some food somewhere else. Literally and figuratively.
Yeah. But you know what? I respect people knowing what they want, at least. wherever it falls, if someone's like, this is my line,
Yeah.
this is what I'm going for. And here's the thing, it's kind of like even the character Trish. It's
Yeah.
like you might be that person who's like, oh, I need this type of man or whatever. But then she says later on, right? I always dated bad boys.
Yep.
Who you know can throw some dick. And now she wants a nice boy who's Andy the Virgin.
Can't throw
So,
that thing.
people go, they go through that phase maybe, and then they're like, oh yeah, all those other things turned out to be pretty fucking shitty.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But so now it brings the question of this, because they get together. She has a lot of baggage,
Mhm.
right? He's 40, she's in her 40s. She's got 3 kids.
Mhm.
One you never see, just gets referenced, that made her a grandmother that never gets seen. Then she got this middle child, which is Kat Dennings, and then she got the little baby girl. And she's talking about let's wait to have sex. First of all, the audacity. I'm talking as a guy who's not a virgin. The audacity. You are a grandmother,
Yeah.
and you trying to make me wait to get the box?
Man, she's a woman who knows what she wants.
Man, respect. I know where you're going, but man,
It definitely was some audacity there. Like, because if you're like, I already got 3 kids, this guy's here, you got to be thinking like, fuck, let me just fuck this guy's brains out.
Come on.
He doesn't think I'm just a granny.
yes,
He knows I can throw this puss.
he gets throw
You gotta throw it.
this puss is
You
crazy.
gotta throw that puss. You gotta throw that puss, bro.
I've never heard that sentence in my life.
If you want more content like this, make sure you hit the super chats. Listen, can't get better than that.
Bro.
I was like,
That puss,
that means he has
bro.
to be able to receive it.
Receive it.
Go long.
Thanks for throwing that puss.
Well, when you like, we've been on that side of that. When you've had sex with somebody, and you're like, this isn't just about sex right now. I got something to prove. And a lot of it was when I was more broke. As a guy,
Yeah.
that is,
Oh yeah.
women might feel that with age. I don't know. Guys feel that when they're broke. It's
Yes.
like, all right, well, I'm gonna fucking throw this dick.
I got to throw that thing
Yeah.
because I ain't got no bread. I got to show you
Yeah.
that I deserve to be here.
Mm.
I'll give you something else. I had a bad performance before, and way before I was supposed to do this, I took some performance enhancers. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
Because I needed something to get me in the game. I
Yeah.
hollered at one of my OGs. I said, I need some performance enhancers.
Yeah.
Give me some PEDs. He gave me one. Man, when I tell you, knocked it out.
Yes.
How dare she think that I
Yeah.
wasn't about to
Encore
knock it out?
presentation.
Yeah. Hey.
But the part that hurt your feelings, and she was like, that was better than the first time. You're like, hey,
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't get used to it.
Don't get
Don't get used to it, please.
so one time.
Hey, any guy who acts like they've never even tried that stuff, like at some point when you don't need it, it's more so about setting the tone.
Yes.
Or I don't know how much you partied back in the day. I don't do so much anymore, but there's plenty of days where I was turning my body into a chemistry set. You know what I mean? I'm eating this is going in my nose, I'm smoking this, I'm drinking this, and then you're like so fucked up, you're so confident. Sometimes you pull the hottest chick when you're the most fucked up, but you're like, yeah, and that my dick is inside my body. That shit is
Man.
not coming out. So you need to do a little something, you're back on, baby, and then you go,
You know why this is why I'll tell you the time that it stopped. This one situation, I had always been like, yeah, if I want this girl, I'm gonna go after her. I'm gonna make sure that I really like schmooze her or whatever.
Mhm.
The day that I stopped doing that, this is because I'll tell you what, man, it was this girl I had wanted for such a long time. Finally get her to the room, get her in the bed. It's not working.
Mm.
He's not ready to see nobody.
Mm.
And I'm like, come on, right?
Yeah.
And she was just talking trash. Come on, what's up? What's taking so long? You wanted this to happen? What's up? And that makes it worse. And I'm
Right.
like,
Yeah.
oh, from that day forward, I was like, I'm never trying this hard with a girl again. Like,
Mhm.
if you want me, then you want me, but I'm not about to go out of my way to impress. PEDs and
Yeah.
anyway, we get to the point of one of my favorite parts of the show. This movie, we don't have the Oscars, we don't have the Emmys, but we do have the Zellies.
Mhm.
Denzel Washington's one of the greatest actors of all time.
Yep.
So which character in this movie would you give the Zellie to?
Ooh, for the best, what's the criteria here? Best performance?
Whatever you
Or
want it to be.
What I want it to be?
You can say whatever you're giving it to them for. Like, for example, in this movie, I'm giving the Zellie to little Pakistani dude.
Jerry Bednob.
Jerry Bednob.
Bednob, yeah.
Jerry
And I don't know if he
Bednob.
is Pakistani or from Nepal or
I'm only going from him saying in the movie.
Playing a little Pakistani character.
Little Pakistani.
Fair.
I'm
Fair,
giving
fair.
it to Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry made me laugh every time he was on screen, man. I'm talking about just I'm like guttural laughs.
Yeah.
So I'm giving it to him.
That's a good choice. Those scenes are always in my head till this day. Randomly, my friends and I'll just be like, "Go fuck a goat."
so funny.
Man, why you always gotta tell me to fucking go, man?
Yes.
That fucking scene's so good. I'm gonna give my Zelly. This is a very low key Zelly.
Yeah.
Because he's only in one scene.
Mm.
Scene stealing scene for a would-be legend,
Yeah.
Kevin Hart.
Touche.
Dude.
When he comes in and he wants to get hooked up with a little deal, you know,
Yep.
and they got that back and forth going. Oh my God, dude. The amount of times I have watched that clip
Yeah.
and me like relive that scene in my head since that moment. Yeah. I come back. I come back. Both y'all get what did I do?
That was crazy. Yeah.
He goes, "Is your man?" Bro, every single choice, every sentence out of his mouth in that scene is so funny, bro.
You know why though? Because Kevin was initially trying to get the role that Romney got. So by him not getting it, Judd was still like, man, I want you in the movie. And that's what ended up happening. He still got in the movie, but he just couldn't have that role. And it worked out because that scene was perfect for both of them.
Yeah.
Who you giving the Zelly to?
You know what? I think it's a weird choice, but I think I'm gonna give it to Seth Rogen.
Elaborate.
You know, it's like I feel like Seth's role in that movie is like really underrated, but I feel like if you don't have him there, it could really kind of like begin to like, no, I don't want to say fall apart, but not be as cohesive.
Agreed.
And so, you know, so I think, and it's just so funny because too, like another thing, like I know the other day we were talking about Will Ferrell and how he has the funniest naked bod.
Man, he got the funniest comedy body.
And I think Seth Rogen has to be like solid number 2.
You think so?
Dude, he's so like, when this fool just takes his shirt off and starts doing stuff, it makes me laugh.
When she's in the tub and
or the end credits too. Even dude, that scene right there was so fun. Yeah, we gotta get it out of here. We gotta get, and everybody goes that way, and he turns around and just, hey, you know, it's like, hey, just takes his shirt off. Like,
ain't no sense of her. Hot and ready.
I mean, speaking of the end credits.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to talk about that ending. If we're there, I don't know, but like the balls on Judd Apatow and everyone involved, whoever the studio behind it, to have the ending of the movie after he's fucked break into a song and dance sequence of Age of Aquarius. Direct down the barrel of the camera. I mean, incredible choice.
Incredible.
Never seen anything like it before. And it just was like, holy shit. Cherry on top of a fucking great movie.
It was a great movie. And you know why? Because it touched on, this is the whole squad. This is Anchorman Afternoon Delight. You know what I mean? So it was like reminiscent of that, callback, but also in its own thing. And he's no longer a virgin, man. He's married. He waited until marriage to have sex, which is crazy. Because this should have been done in 20 minutes.
Yes.
This should have been a short film. You understand?
But yeah, it should have been. But yeah, I mean, in what better way to express, how else visually through cinema could you express what does it feel like to lose your virginity at 40? And it's to sing Age of Aquarius shirtless in a field with Seth Rogen. And it's just like, oh my God, so fun.
Bro, that your first time, man. My first time was trash. And my second time was also trash.
Oh man.
And my third time was fire. Because they were so far in between that, you know, you didn't have enough time to really learn your craft.
And
then
learn your craft.
Learn your craft. And then by the time I moved to LA, I'm 21. When I tell you,
you figured it out. You did your 10,000 flowers.
10,000. I like your style. Who are you giving the Wesley to? Wesley Snipes is the greatest, one of the greatest as well.
Oh yeah.
So I definitely Steve Carell. Like,
okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, just like he's the centerpiece of the whole movie. So, you know, he definitely deserves something. You know, and he plays that role well again. Like it was believable.
Oh my God. I mean, the ability to bring like the humanity to it and make you feel for the guy, but it also not become a caricature of a virgin. Like you get, like you said in the beginning, how this could be a real guy.
Oh yeah.
And then like the subtlety of the delivery on certain lines is just so killer, man. Like when they're at the card game, and he's like trying to talk, he's trying to think what he thinks talking dirty sounds like.
So funny.
And he goes, "Oh, she used to say oh, the dirtiest thing.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I'm nailing you. And she'd be like, yeah, you're nailing me.
Nailing me.
Cool.
Right. And those
Cool.
breasts, they're like, I love titties. I feel like sandbags.
Yeah, you touch a titty, it's like a bag of sand.
Bro,
They're like, what?
you're nailing me.
And I wish I could see the script because the turn of phrases
Yeah.
are so virginal in a way where I'm like, did he come up with that?
Yeah.
Right.
Like when he goes, you guys are so up your asses. Like, who fucking talks like that?
This is a spot on Steve Carell. Bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
This is
So
spot on.
It's just like the
Oh,
hesitation to speak and trying to curse and being bad at
Yeah,
it. It's just so
exactly.
fucking funny, dude.
bro.
Exactly.
Steve Carell is a solid choice. Who you giving your Wesley to?
Oh man, yeah, that is a great choice because you got to show love to Steve Carell. I mean,
Have to.
he made the movie happen. Yeah, I got to go with Romany Malek, man.
Yeah.
Romany Malco.
Romany Malco.
Here's the thing. I'll give you that. You're gonna be surprised by this.
Okay.
My Wesley
Mm-hmm.
is going to Mo Collins.
Oh.
Mo Collins from the speed dating scene. Her name is not Gina, it's Gina.
Mhm. China. Yeah.
Oh, and she's
Dude.
like, yeah, very feminine features.
Yeah.
Put some rouge on you.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? And he's and maybe we could tuck your sack back. How do you feel
Sack
about
back
that?
a little
And he was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For her to come in quick like that. And shout out to Mo Collins, man. We're on Lil Kev together. Watch it right now on Paramount Plus.
Nice.
She is amazing, man. She's always been amazing. And that's what you want. Like when you get your screen time to make it count.
Mhm.
You don't need to be in the whole movie. You
Mhm.
come in and you make an impact.
Yeah.
Dude, and I mean that's those like how I said about Kevin Hart that scene.
Yeah,
I didn't know that dude was gonna go on to become Kevin Hart.
true.
Right.
But I was like, whoever that guy was, if he's ever in town, I'm gonna go see him.
I'ma
at
go
the
see
improv.
him.
Like I was like, that guy was funny.
I'll give you. Are you ready for the villain of the movie?
Who's the villain?
The villain of the movie is a tie.
Okay. Whoa.
The first villain of the movie is Romany Malco.
Right, right.
You would think that because he's his co-worker and he's trying to help him lose his virginity, that this would be somebody that's the hero of the movie. He is not the hero of the movie.
Yeah.
He's the villain because I was just brought out to hang with y'all so you could try and take my money.
Mhm.
They invited him to play poker so they could take his money and take
Mhm.
advantage of him.
Mhm.
But he happened to be so good
Yeah.
that he took their money. That's
Right.
number one. Number two, Romany Malco is like, oh man, you a virgin, trying to put him on blast.
Right.
Now he tries to take upon himself to get him laid.
Mhm.
He doesn't just go to a strip club and pay a girl a couple of dollars. You know what he does? He hires a male prostitute that is a trans, but back then they called them something else.
Mhm.
Yep.
And he hires this person and leads Steve Carell there to have sex with this prostitute.
Right.
And Steve Carell is like, hey, that was a man, but very nice, and we had a great time. But we did not do anything. That was villain stuff. Number three, he brings his lady in and
Yeah.
tries to get Steve to lie for him.
Yeah.
Right? He's a
Lie.
detestable character,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
prep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real like Loki vibes.
Yes.
You know, he's
Yeah,
like real
Loki
like
vibes.
devil on the shoulder
Yeah,
kind of vibes, you know?
absolutely. He gives them the worst advice.
Yeah.
The worst.
And
Yeah.
even when it's like, I'm gonna get you laid, partner, it's more so like, man, I would really love to have an excuse to just go to the club
Right.
and just try to
Right.
bang chicks with you.
It was
So
selfish.
it's
Right.
selfish.
He's a villain.
self-motivated.
One.
And the second person for villain of the movie is Trish. Trish had some nerve. Trish has 3 kids. Again, I don't know what the relationship is with the oldest one, but we never see that person on camera. Why not just write and say she got 2 kids? You understand? Because you want to make her a grandmother
Wanna
and
age
give her
her
this
up.
extra baggage. Never see what the ex-husband looks like, or even if he's co-parenting with her.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, you bring this man back to your house knowing that your kid's gonna be here at some point.
Mhm.
And you ain't got no lock on the door. So what if I'm naked? What if the kids would have tried to rob me? Now I'm over here in an uncomfortable situation. And your daughter with these big ass breasts come in with this dude that's trying to smash. They never address that. The fact that this boy is allowed in the house with her to speak, and she's just trying to get smashed the whole movie as a daughter, to where now I got to step in as stepdaddy.
Yeah.
You teaching me how to drive? You're forcing me to learn how to drive because I got a bike. I was cool.
Yeah.
Then she bought me a new bike,
Mhm.
which I appreciate, but I didn't ask for this bike. You give me the bike, telling me I got to take your daughter to this little clinic thing. That's a mother-daughter situation.
And
I
that-
get ridiculed again.
And that's weird on too many levels.
Yes.
Rewatching that scene, I was like, this is a weird ass scene, man.
Why would this be okay?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
exactly.
But those are the villains of the movie, man.
Yeah. And she
I
tried to
love
get him to get rid of Iron Man.
These collectibles. Thank you
Yeah.
for bringing it up.
These
He
are-
has collectibles worth literally over $1 million.
They say, right? At the end of the movie,
Yes.
he sold them for like $500,000 or $1 million
Yeah,
or
yes.
something. Yeah.
And she's trying to get him to grow up. You trying to get me to grow up.
Mhm.
I'm trying to get you to take some responsibility and be a better parent.
Right. The nerve.
So those are the villains of the movie, man. In the meantime,
I love that she's the villain just because she didn't give it up quick.
yeah, you are a grandmother. Okay, that means you gave it up to these three guys before me. If it
Yeah.
was three,
You all are hilarious.
tell us more about the special before we get out of here.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, special. It's called Open Now. I'm gonna be dropping it on YouTube May 21st.
Hey,
So about 4 weeks coming out. So starting the promo plugin now, baby. Gonna be putting it all out. But yeah, I'm excited to put it out. It's all about, you know, it's like 15 years of my favorite bits.
Wow.
You know, been doing stand-up 16 years. That first year we throw that shit away.
oh yeah, doesn't exist.
So it's like 15 years, a lot about me, like, you know, coming up in the world as a Pakistani American, being from two different cultures, a lot of socio-political stuff. You know, I was going to go to law school. I got into the CIA. I was in the CIA for 3 weeks as a counterterrorism analyst.
You were in the CIA.
For 3 weeks, I didn't move. I quit. I quit like a week before I was supposed to move to Virginia.
You could quit. I
Yeah.
didn't know you could quit the CIA.
I mean,
Yeah.
in the beginning.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
like, I seen Enemy of the State. I don't think
Yeah. You're never out.
You're never.
Yeah, no, but it was a long recruitment process. Few months of tests, interviews. I had to give presentations on how it solved 2 global crises, 20-minute presentations, and tons of IQ tests and stuff. And then I was just graduating college. You know, this is like the 2010 recession, and so I couldn't get a job fucking anywhere. I was like, I pushed off my law school acceptance. I was back to doing personal training, which was my college job. And I was like,
Man,
well, the CIA wanted me to apply, so I just kept applying, and they just kept going, cool, you're on to the next round, you're on to the next round. And I was doing stand-up at the time.
Mhm.
And then I was like, all right, like, you're in. And I'm like, cool, I'll do it. And then I started getting onboarded. I got my clearance levels. I got my salary.
hold tight, because I need to.
Yeah.
We talking more about this on the after show.
Yeah, yeah.
If you can tune in, if you are financially able, join us on patreon.com/CTisDOPE. The special is coming out, which is going to be extremely special. How can people find you, man?
Find me on socials is the best. Instagram at Faraz Ozel, TikTok, Ozel Comedy, OZEL, and YouTube also. So special be on there. Check it out. Appreciate you guys watching.
Man, what's going for you, Lawrence? How can they find you?
You can find me on social media at Mary Young on pretty much everything. And if you want to hang out with me and some of my other friends and talk about comic books, we do Fantastic Forum every Wednesday night, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. Just go to fantasticforum.live.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, I could not thank you guys enough for continuing to support me in everything that I do, everything I drop on the channel. Appreciate you watching CT Cinema. Thank you for all the love I receive out in the streets. If you guys are watching, send this to somebody. Send the clips, send the episodes, send everything. And I'll see you guys on the next episode coming up soon. Team CT all day.